welcome to my channel. Today I will be giving you 10 tips. Yes, I will be giving you 10 tips to write more, to write effectively, keep on writing and improve your writing, whatever you have been doing so far. So are you excited for these 10 tips? So let's get started. There are so many things that new writers, and especially those writers who have been in the process, they think a lot. And everybody wants to write more, write effectively, and keep on improving on their writing. So even if you're a new author or you have been writing from a long time, these 10 tips will definitely help you to improve on your process. No matter what it is, today you will definitely find a gain in your productivity, in your quality, in your creativity. So the first tip is to read more, write more. Now, what does this mean? To be a good writer, you have to be a good reader. Actually, you have to read a lot. You have to read not only storybooks to write storybooks. You should be reading non-fiction books. You can read newspapers, articles, you can read journals, you can read creative writing of any type, you can read fantasy, you can read different genre from what is your genre, you can read grammar books, you can read essays, novels, stories, poems, and paragraphs, and so many things just to improve on your grammar, vocabulary. As you're reading, you're storing things in your brain, and when you're writing, when you sit down to write, these things, they flow from the brain through your pen onto your paper. So it is just like preparing for an exam. You're learning things, but at present I'm not telling you to learn anything. The more you read, the better you can write. The more things you have in your store, idioms, then phrases and things like that add on to your creative writing process. And mind it, I want to tell you, it is a self-learning process. You have to learn from other writers also. That is the whole joy of reading books of other writers. It's a self-learning process, self-improvement process. Nobody else is involved in this process. Second important point, don't fear rejection. Now, when you're writing, when you are an author, you have so many criticism, you have negative thoughts that people don't like your work. Then sometimes publishers, they reject your work. So it's okay. That's a part and parcel of writing, and you just cannot ignore it. You have to be with it, and you have to just let it go off. Don't let it get on your head and hamper your writing process or your creativity. Because it happens with everyone, and you cannot escape, or you just cannot get rid of this negative part of this coin. See, every coin has two sides. So focus on the positive side and just take it as a part and parcel of the process, and it will all be cool and fine. Third important tip is get rid of imposter syndrome. Now, there are so many times, especially when you're a new author, or sometimes when an old author, they are in a creative block. Then they are suffering from imposter syndrome. They just say, no, I cannot do it. It's not my cup of tea. Oh, it's getting so late. Oh, it's not in my time. I'm not getting ideas. There's some creative block, and everything is got stuck, stagnant. Things like that, it happens with everybody, especially with the new writers when they are having too high goals and great expectations. Then they tend to get into this trap of imposter syndrome. So don't let it get on your head. Again, blocks, stucking up, stagnancy are all part and parcel of the process. Take it as natural as you write. And if you feel it's a part and parcel, it's very easy to get rid of all such negative thoughts and ideas about your own self, which is actually a fable, not a fact. Write daily. Yes. Practice makes a man perfect. If you write daily, no matter 1 page, 6 pages, 1 paragraph, not less than 1 paragraph, surely that doesn't make any sense, but definitely write daily. If you're in a habit of writing, you'll never get bored of it, and it will come out automatically. It will improve day by day. Some good examples and some good ideas to write daily is to write a diary. When you're sleeping, to write a gratitude journal in the morning, to write your own journal, ideas, whatever, scribble daily in your diary, in your notebook, whatever you have, whatever you keep for yourself, write daily. Fifth important point, follow your story. Now, it is not always necessary to make a plot and write the ending and then you have struggling and it's getting hard to get to the ending, no matter where the story is going haywire, haphazard. No, it should not be like that. Follow the story. Don't think about the ending and deep dive into the story. Stick to the characters, stick to the story, and everything will come out beautifully in a wonderful way which you might have not imagined or thought of. So it should be a creative process. It should be a growing process. Don't set yourself in the boundaries while you're writing. Set yourself free and see the magic of this process of following the story and getting wonderful story out of your head. Now, next important tip is to grow your characters and nurture your characters. Now, you started with 0 from the character point of view, and in the end, the character becomes a hero. So, it has acquired something, it has grown something, it has matured in a way that people would love to read and enjoy. So, your characters should grow, nurture them, make them through a roller coaster ride that actually modifies them for the sake of goodness and positivity. There should not be stagnancy, else it gets too boring to read a story. So these are some tips to get a better creative writing while you're writing. It should always be in a positive direction. There should be always growth and improvement in the character. Seventh important point. Now you might be sometimes taking an evening walk and you suddenly some idea, some wonderful thought strikes you. So what are you gonna do? You should write it in your app, Notes app, Evernote app. There are so many things available, so many techy things that are very nice things in your phone. See, Evernote is for Android also. Notes, I know it's an iPhone app, but don't be lazy. Write it down at the same time because, you know, everybody, when they do suffer from dementia and loss of thoughts and slip of ideas and slip of thoughts. So what happens is when you're cooking dinner in the night, you try to recollect something, that idea struck you, some beautiful idea, and that idea is lost. You're not getting that idea at all back in your head. That's a loss. That's actually a loss. So write it down without any delay. Don't be lazy. Next important point. Follow a routine. Stay disciplined. I know it's very tough, but you have to follow a routine. I'm not telling you find a routine that you have to write daily from 4 to 6 p.m. No. It's not practically possible. Sometimes guests arrive, sometimes kids are hungry, they are not well, you are not well. So time duration is not bound, but take out at least 1 hour, 2 hour, half an hour daily to write. That is discipline. You're taking time to write daily. Again, that is related to writing daily, and that is practice makes a man perfect. So you have to follow a routine, you have to stay disciplined, and sometimes the mood is off, you're not feeling like writing, but force yourself to do so. That will bring you a lot of good results and benefits and make you practice, put into your habit so that you don't miss any single day of writing. And ultimately that will add up to a lot of sensible, beautiful, wonderful, creative writing process. I hope you understand that. Now, 9th tip, start with small, grow big. You know, new authors, what is their problem? They think of writing 80,000 words, 1 lakh words as soon as they sit down writing. And that was the biggest problem of me also. I had the same problem. I thought I'll be writing a big, wonderful, thick novel. And when I started writing, I thought I cannot write such a big novel, but I wrote a short story. I got it self-published and it is live now and it is a very good one. So when you're starting off, or even sometimes you don't feel like writing, don't stop writing. That is the whole mantra. Keep on writing. And if you're not able to write big, write small. But it should be there. You don't have to prove anybody. You're not answerable to anybody. You are doing this for yourself, for your betterment, for your wonderful notion, discipline, targets, and whatever you have to achieve in your life. So start small and grow big. It will improve definitely day by day. And once you have accomplished writing short stories, you will definitely write bigger one the next time. That is for sure. Because that accomplished short story will be the basic of your motivating process that will inspire you, that will make you feel proud that you have accomplished something in your life. So instead of stopping writing, write short, grow big. Again, it is related to the thought that it's better to be done than to be perfect. I hope you understand. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the ultimate thing. No, it's better to complete something than to be perfect. And last but not the least, write what you enjoy. Especially this is for the new authors. See, when you're an established author, you have everything in your store. You have your ideas. You have done whatever you want to do. So you can write for other people. But when you are a new author and you're trying to please other people, the quality and the level standards of your book go down because you're not interested in that particular process and still you're doing it. So what is suffering? The book is suffering. You are suffering in the end. Nobody else is suffering. So in the beginning, write what you like so that the quality and the standards of the book are maintained. You give the best of yourself. Even if it doesn't please everybody, that's okay. You cannot make everybody happy. And at the same time, once that thing is done in the best possible manner, the result that you get will make you feel so much proud and make you feel so much motivated and inspired that you can write for other people also. That is for sure. Sometimes people want you to write on the subject matter that is not related to you. But then if you start writing and you do that, you're not interested, it will not turn out to be the best book that you have written. But you have to write the best book, so do whatever you enjoy. Let's summarize all these points. First one, read more, write more. Second one, don't fear rejection, don't fear criticism. Third one, get rid of imposter syndrome. Next, write daily. Fifth one, follow your story, deep dive, and stick to your characters. Sixth one, make your characters grow and nurture your characters. Seventh one, don't be lazy. Whenever some good idea comes, write it down and record it at the same time. Don't leave it for later. Eighth one, follow a routine, stay disciplined as far as writing is concerned. Ninth one, start small, grow big. And 10th one, write whatever you enjoy writing. So are these wonderful tips? If you really like this video, do hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more such wonderful tips, ideas for writing books related to author life and everything related to writing. Writing effectively, writing better, starting writing, self-publishing. I don't have idea of other types of publishing because basically I am self-published author, but I may give you some tips regarding some new things that I may gain knowledge of. At the same time, I may not have knowledge of all the platforms of self-publishing, but definitely I can give you knowledge that I gain from. So I hope you like such kind of videos, and do in the comment section let me know what other kind of things you want to know related to writing, creative writing, improving your writing and better writing. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.